Good morning. Welcome once again to our Motivational Monday. Today we're going to talk about reflection. Taking some time at the end of the season, at the end of a project, to reflect on the day, the event, that period of time. When I take a moment to reflect on this past season, I think about the youth of our team. With a young team, there can often be a little less sense of urgency throughout the season. The immaturity of youth is talked about, but often it's tolerated because they're going through a growth process. We excuse some of the behaviors that lead to less than desired practices because we know that as they mature over the course of the off season, their childish behaviors will fade away and the experience they gain from the season will reap our rewards. But this is often sometimes where we fail. This is where allowing the immaturity time to naturally develop, it can be detrimental to the current team. As I was reflecting on some of these behaviors this year, I thought, what about the few seniors we did have? This was their last hurrah. Our season was successful. We had a great time. It was memorable in many ways. But did we do everything we could to send our seniors out with the season that they had hoped for? As our seniors took it upon themselves to help guide our young freshmen and sophomore players, did these players appreciate them? Did they give back to them? If our young players would have given a little bit more effort in practice, maybe not been off task quite so much, would we have had a little more success in the postseason? As we continue to raise the bar in our program, as we establish a culture of character, there has to come a time where childish behavior is not tolerated anymore in the training sessions. That expectation can be guided by the coaching staff, but it has to be monitored, policed, and established by the players themselves. We need players who are willing to lead by example. Practice intensity is set and maintained by the players. When players demand the most out of each other in practice, the contests themselves are where that effort is rewarded. The game should always be easier than the training session. Playing for each other and not for ourselves should always be the standard. Think about how you can improve your environment. What can you do to make the practice intensity better? How can you be a leader? Maybe a little self-reflection will help. Keep on kicking.